If you think you have what it takes to win the Amazing Race, go to cbs.com/casting and apply now.
I think you should,
I didn't even remember I was wearing that.
Former President Donald Trump is in court. The civil fraud case brought against former President Trump and his businesses is underway in New York City.
Among the interesting side notes about the day, the Secret Service had to deliver a McDonald's order to Trump in the courthouse.
Staff members brought in 6 gigantic bags of McDonald's to the courthouse.
But this wasn't the first time a defendant ate 6 gigantic bags of McDonald's during a court proceeding.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the Big Mac?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question.
Sustained.
It's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Tonight, Speaker of the House. Plus, Stephen welcomes John Oliver and musical guest Boy Genius. Featuring Louis Cato and The Late Show Band. And now, live on tape from the Ed Sullivan Theater in New York City.